WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
You're listening to West 105.
You never think about your garage door until there's a little...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Or even the occasional...
Now that can be good.
That's why the pros at Precision Garage Door Service are available same day with fully stocked trucks to fix it fast.
Ready?
So we can turn uh-oh into...
Yes. Oh my, wow.
Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Welcome back into our Farragut Football Thursday night, presented by Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust, as Farragut and Upperman met at midfield just a moment ago. The Admirals were represented by John Haskins, Zane Qureshi-Smith, Charlie Noble, and Jared Atkins. The captains for Upperman tonight were Elijah Fitz, also the injured son of head coach Adam Kane, Walter Kane, a senior linebacker. He was out there as a game captain, and joining him also was a lineman for Upperman.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. 1st and 10, Admiral. Get up with that. Let's go. Johnson on the tackles. Brings up 2nd down. Give Jacobs the first carry to his 3rd down. Start
Could the audio microphone and the camera be on? I'm on line. I'm on line. And it'll take 30 seconds to figure it out. But
an eligible receiver down.
I'm on line on both of them.
Internal input 1, input 1. Yes.
We'll work on it in a second. I don't. First down and 10.
After the hitch catch there, gets just enough.
Stop for no gain. It's second down and 10. Admiral.
Nose guard defensive end as
They basically rotate 6, do the Bees. They average 6'1", 243. Pretty comparable to Farragut's offensive line average of 6'1", 259. Of course, it's 3 down linemen most of the time for Upperman, as it is for Farragut when they're on defense. 2 receivers to each side. Nathan Jacobs in the behind Hobson, who fires near side, and the catch is made here in front of us by Johnny Jacobs, and Jacobs moving from the 44-yard line to the 49 of Upperman. That's going to be a 7-yard gain, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down, just another hitch. Johnny Jacobs Jr. sits down, gets 6 yards right in front of us, right down the line as I'm on the 50-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
So Farragut having converted that earlier 3rd down, now 5 of 20 on the season.
Oh, they
and
jumped.
Got him into the neutral zone, so a hard count. And coming across for Upperman was the defensive end on the near side, Tarver. And so a free 5 and no 3rd down try, but a Hearthside Bank 1st down for the Admirals. It'll be their 3rd.
Yeah, there was. We've done a good job with the snap count throughout the years and got him to jump on a 3rd and 4. You couldn't ask for anything more.
44-yard line of Upperman. So the Admirals 3 Hearthside Bank 1st downs on this game-opening drive. As the ball on the near side hash, receivers in close on the left side. That's the side they're running it to with Nathan Jacobs. He's being strung out to the far sideline, and we'll have to see where they spot that. But it looks like it's probably about the 40-yard line, which would be a nice gain of 6 on 1st down.
Yeah, Jacobs exclusively getting the running here in the first drive, as he's been fantastic, and he's going to be a freshman you're going to enjoy watching throughout the years as they do bring in Charlie Noble, the backup here at running back.
Beg your pardon, it's the 41 in the previous line of scrimmage was the 44. So a 3-yard gain as Jacobs ridden into the Upperman sideline across the way, as Brett says, replaced now by Noble, as Hobson fires right side to Ethan Farhat, cuts back, makes one man miss, and gets forward to the 35-yard line. That should be very close to 1st down yardage. Might need 1 more yard.
I like the game plan, Eric,
Yeah.
early. It's short passes, get it to your playmakers in space. Passing game has left a lot to be desired, but early on, short passes, get it to your athletes and see if they can make things happen, as it does look like, what, Eric, 3rd and 1?
3rd and 1. Should be 3rd and 1 from the 35-yard line. Would be easier if the sticks were on the far side, but of course they're here on this visitor side with us. Handoff, Jacobs back in the ballgame, and he's got the 1st down. Is wrapped up, twisted back awkwardly, but moves from the 35 down to the 31. 4-yard gain for Nathan Jacobs, a 3rd down conversion, and yet another Hearthside Bank 1st down. Hearthside Bank located in Farragut on the southeast corner of Concord Road and Kingston Pike.
And as you said, Upperman, just a really solid football team at every position. You're going to have to play clean, disciplined football to win this game. Early, Eric, that's what we're doing this drive.
So from the 30, I think, maybe the 31. We'll say the 31-yard line for the Admirals. It's 1st down and 10. Trips to the left side, single receiver right, handoff. Charlie Noble, and just nowhere to go. The hole was clogged, and so from behind, he's wrapped up by Colton Johnson, who is a whale of a player for the Bees, both sides of the ball.
And you talk about tough and gritty. Like you said, been 6 years since you played on natural grass. We've had a lot of rain. I'm not going to say this field looks perfect. So it's going to take toughness in a lot of areas here to get this win.
2nd down and 11. Second down and 11. Farragut with its preferred pistol formation. Noble behind Hobson. Hobson takes the snap, looks left under pressure, fires out in the left flat to Ethan Farhat. Farhat trying to get upfield, bounces off, but staying with him and making the tackle. Young man that I mentioned in the pregame, Gunnar Block. All 5'5", 125 pounds of him. Great tackler, tremendous football player. It's what high school football is all about, the fact that somebody of that stature can have the impact he does for his team.
Yeah, Coach Jeff Corney bragged on him in the pregame about how much of a football player he is at 5'5", 125, but makes plays. Got it quickly out to the receiver again, not much doing. Third and probably 12.
Third and more than 10. And the Admirals from the 33-yard line, we will say, as Hobson will have trips right, single receiver left, looking to the sideline, and the play clock was about to expire, and I guess it did. So
delay game Admirals going to force a 3rd and 17, not what you want there.
38-yard line for Farragut. Ball closer to the far side hash, the left hash, as Farragut moves left to right. Snap back to Hobson. Hobson has time, steps up in the pocket, wants to run. Coming towards the near sideline, stiff arm and pushed back. And
whoa!
Out of bounds.
Whoa! I think you missed one there. It was
Hobson ridden out of bounds.
Yep, and right here and probably about 10 yards from us, and the Farragut faithful not happy. Felt like it would have been a huge personal foul, hit out of bounds. They're not going to call it, and Admirals are going to be forced to punt.
No gain for Hobson on the scramble. So Farragut unable to pick up 3rd and long. Hobson tucked it, but was shoved out of bounds here below, and now the snap comes back on one hop. Ryan McHugh punts it away, and that's going to be down.
Yeah, that was very strange there. A couple Admirals didn't even move, and then it skipped back to the punter, but got it off, and I wish I knew where we're at here, but looks like
We'll see if perhaps they put it on the scoreboard, but Farragut with 3 first downs, then the punt by McHugh. Thought we might see, for Farragut punting tonight, Julian Melindy, but McHugh handled the punt the first time, and maybe his first inside the 20 this year.
Yeah, it's effective, though, Eric. First and 10 from the 5. Like you said, it is hard for us to get a view, so we would like the scoreboard to be correct.
So 33 yards inside the 20 for McHugh, no return. And Upperman from its 5-yard line as Chaffin will hand off, and there's a big hole on the right side, and ripping off big yardage will be Phillips, as Phillips pushed into the Upperman bench across the way, rumbling off the right side for Hearthside Bank first down yardage, and let's see, out to the 26 it appears.
Yeah, Phillips off the right side, breaks it outside, breaks a couple tackles, and gets out of no man's land, gets about 20.
Call it 21 yards for Carmine Phillips. Bronston Chaffin, the senior quarterback, will throw over the middle, and Farragut bats it back at him. Nicely done. The Admirals got up in the air, and I don't know who got their hands on that.
I think it might have been Plumlee. Nice play there by Jackson Plumlee, getting his hands up, trying to go to the big tight end, as you mentioned earlier, Eric.
So 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion on the first pass attempt of the ball game. Bronston Chaffin, 6'4", 230, a senior, completing 60% of his passes, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, averaging 8.8 yards per rush, 7 rushing touchdowns, a long of 81. Again, 277 yards total offense last week against Greenville. Down the line, it goes right side, and making his way down the Upperman sideline will be the tight end Colton Johnson, and we'll just have to see. It looks like from the 26. They move it to the 33, we'll say, 7 yards.
Yeah, it could be 3rd and 3. Just a quick hitter to the tight end on the right side. He gets what he can with it. Tell you one thing you notice, too, the Upperman snap gets back to him in a hurry, which is a big advantage.
So you'll have Johnson as well as Gunnar Black, the receivers to the right, Fitz to the left. They'll run it up the middle, and Phillips is hit, driven back at the 35-yard line. Actually, I guess they give him the 36-yard line.
They can eyeball this.
And that's probably going to be enough for the first down.
Yep.
They move it, move the chains. A 3rd down conversion, a Hearthside Bank first down, number 2 of the evening for the Bees on this, their first possession. So coming to the near sideline will be Jackson Smith as the lone receiver on the left. They've got an H-back as well as Phillips in the backfield, and running it will be Chaffin. And Chaffin starts up the middle, now bounces it right. Farragut pursuing on the far sideline, and he'll dance out of bounds across the way. So moving from the 36-yard line, looks like they're going to spot it at around the 42, 6-yard gain for Chaffin on his first carry of the night.
Yeah, the big quarterback takes the little quarterback read there as he runs to the left, cuts it back to the right, and gets what he can on the quarterback run.
Upperman moving right to left in this opening quarter. Clock stopped as he was pushed out of bounds. 4:05 to go opening quarter. Farragut moved for 3 first downs, then punted it inside the 20, down to the 5, in fact, but Upperman immediately with a 21-yard run, and the Bees now out near midfield as Phillips takes the handoff from Chaffin and churns for first down yardage as he will move from the 42-yard line to the 47, we'll say. 5 yards and a Hearthside Bank first down.
Yeah, they want to play physical, run the football. They're not going to snap it really quickly as they're going to take the play clock. 1st and 10 Bees. Now on the 47 off the run off right tackle.
Hearthside Bank located in Farragut on the southeast corner of Concord Road, Kingston Pike. .47-yard line of Upperman. Chaffin play fake, throws quickly, right side. Johnson makes the catch and will get forward into Farragut territory at the 44-yard line. So that's going to be 9 yards, 2nd down and short.
Yeah, it looked like an RPO there. Put it in the back's belly, pulls it out, throws it at the last second, gets 9 yards.
Both completions going to Colton Johnson. And Carmine Phillips with 3 carries for 29 yards on this possession. The quarterback Chaffin, 1 carry for 6 yards. Chaffin 2 of 3. Again, the completions covering 16 yards to Colton Johnson. Coming to the near side, Elijah Fitz, senior, wide out. Meanwhile, receivers in close on the right side. They fake the reverse, back to pass Chaffin, looking for Fitz. Deep downfield, Farragut's Koreshi Smith giving chase at the goal line, incomplete. Well, he well overthrew Fitz, and Koreshi Smith trying to track it down. Couldn't quite get there, so it goes incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 1.
A good thing he did. Play action, throws it, got a great deep ball. But Koreshi Smith, who's been a 3-year starter and a really good corner for the Admirals, really plays it well.
Zane at one corner for Farragut. Donovan Lloyd should be at the other. Yes, he is. Harrison Smith and Mason Apolategi, the safeties, inside backers, Colt Brooker. And, well, first there's Chaffin running right, 3rd down and short, and he'll bulldoze his way to the 40. So that's going to be a gain of 4 yards. A 3rd down conversion and a Hearthside Bank first down.
Yeah, the big quarterback just takes it on a quarterback run off right side. They love to use him in short yardage as he gets the first down for the Bees.
Call it a 5-yard gain. Chaffin with his 2nd carry of the night, good for 11 yards. Again, last week he carried the ball 26 times against Greenville. Gained 150 and scored 3 touchdowns. So from the 39-yard line of Farragut, it'll be Chaffin up the middle, and Farragut's there with Brooker to the 35. We do have a penalty flag down below. 4-yard gain. And a sideline warning
on
against
the Admirals.
Farragut.
Yeah, a little zone read there for the quarterback. He keeps it. Anytime he keeps it, I'd rather about anything else happen other than that.
We'll say 2nd down and 6 from the 35-yard line of Farragut. Chaffin, hands off. Phillips, spinning through the hole in the middle, is driven back after getting to the 31, so a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and short.
They're a fundamental long drive football team offensively. Admirals are going to have to match it as it's already 1 minute, 15 seconds left in this first quarter.
Upperman's converted 2 third downs on this drive. Farragut converted its first 2 third downs on the game opening possession. Failed to pick up the third. Let's hope perhaps that pattern repeats itself here for the Bees. But it's 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 2 from the 31-yard line of the Admirals as Chaffin with an H-back off to the left, and he's just running it up the middle. The Admirals had him around the ankles, couldn't get him down. Now he's moving forward, and Brooker rides him out of bounds across the way, but he's going to have 1st down yardage going from the 31. We'll just have to wait and see. Looks like they're saying maybe about the 27 or so, but a 3rd down conversion, a Hearthside Bank 1st down, the 5th of this possession for the Bees.
Yeah, 6'4", 230 pounds. Not a guy you can really bring down with one guy often, and he can really move for that size as he does convert again for the Bees.
Again, a Georgia State commitment is Chaffin. So they'll go empty set yet again. And I think Fitzpatrick maybe is the H-back this time. They flare it out left side, and Phillips makes the catch and scoots out of bounds into the Farragut bench as go from the 27. Again, low angle, hard to tell. You just almost have to wait each time until they spot it. The 24, it'll be a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, bear with us. This is maybe not the bird's eye view we usually have, but got to do what you've got to do. Quick pass out to the left, and he's able to get 4.
37 seconds to go, opening quarter here at Upperman. 24-yard line as the Bees are approaching the red zone. This drive started after a Ryan McHugh punt at the Upperman 5. So from the 24, 2nd and 7, firing right side, catch is going to be made. Got around Lloyd and cruising down the far sideline towards the end zone and in. A 24-yard touchdown to Kobe Justice. I do believe.
Little play action. Chafin finds a receiver wide open on the right side. He's able to do something with it. Get in for the Bees for the first touchdown of the evening.
I believe that was actually Jude Fitzpatrick with the touchdown. But 24 yards and a 6th Hearthside Bank 1st down. Now this is a bit of an adventure, although that extra point's maybe the best looking one of the season for Upperman. Austin Roberts boots it up and through, and Upperman leads 7-0 over Farragut with 28 seconds remaining in our opening quarter here in Baxter. Back in 1 minute with the Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff as you listen to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door on West 105, worldwide at WFIV.com.
Whether you're cheering on the home team or building your dream home, David's Abbey Carpet and Floors has you covered. From engineered hardwood to luxury vinyl, elegant porcelain to natural stone, David's has the winning design for every room and the championship team ready to help you score the perfect floor. Locally owned and proud to serve our communities from locations in Farragut, Maryville, and Pigeon Forge. Visit David's Abbey Carpet and Floors in-store or online today, where the Admirals shop for floors.
Life doesn't run on bank hours. That's why Citizens Bank offers checking accounts with tools you can use anytime, like mobile deposit, debit card controls, and online bill pay. Whether it's for your home or your business, you'll get options that work and support from people based right here in Knoxville and Lenore City. Explore your options at citizensbank24.com. Member FDIC.
Kickoff sails downfield to about the 5-yard line. Bringing it back, Ethan Farragut. Farragut across the 30, 35, 40. Nice move across the middle of the field. He's to midfield, now into Upperman territory and tracked down from behind at the 41. Fantastic kickoff return from Ethan Farragut as the Admirals will be set up with great starting field position at the Upperman 41 following that outstanding return of the Rick Terry Jewelry Design kickoff by Upperman freshman William Shea.
Yeah, and if you talk about Collins and Jacobs last year, your number 3 guy, Ethan Farragut, he did a lot of good things as a sophomore. Super athlete, and boy, did the Admirals need it. Takes the kick return to the Bees 41.
41-yard line as Farragut looks to answer a 95-yard drive by Upperman. Hobson will hand off to Jacobs, and right up the middle he runs into a brick wall, as that will be for Upperman, big defensive lineman Parker Cox, 6'4", 260, meeting Jacobs, who's listed as 180.
Yeah, Parker Cox, 6'4", 260, and nose guard looks pretty good. He was absolutely levels Jacobs there on 1st and 10.
We'll say no gain for Nathan on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books here at Upperman High School, and the homestanding Bees leading the visiting Farragut Admirals by a score of 7-0. They scored on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Bronston Chaffin to his H-back, Jude Fitzpatrick. And the Admirals with good field position facing 2nd down and 10 at the Upperman 41 when we return in 1 minute with second quarter action. You're listening to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door Garage Service.
Hi, this is John Blair from Warehouse. This time of year is filled with birthdays and anniversaries. With proper gifting that is both personal and unique. At Warehouse, we offer a wide variety of jewelry, chandeliers, and other unique and hard-to-find gifts. But when the gift must be perfect. Warehouse, your time-tested connection at present times. Warehouse, 210 North Forest Park Boulevard in Bearden.
Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Warehouse Antiques, Knoxville.
Banking should feel personal, and at Hearthside Bank, we make sure it does. With services designed for you, from everyday banking to complex loans, we're here when you need us. Visit our Farragut branch today and discover the difference of banking with a local team that is always within reach. Hearthside Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
First play of the second quarter. Quick little hitch to the near sideline to Ethan Farragut. 5-yard gain. He's pushed into the Farragut bench at the 36-yard line, where it'll be now 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
You can tell the game plan is short passes, right? Aiden Perez not out there. And get the ball out of the hands, get it to your athletes, and see if they can get first downs.
So 3rd down, Farragut 2 of 3, and the Admirals will power it ahead to the 30-yard line. Good for the first down. However, there is laundry on the field. Nathan Jacobs burrowing his way easily for first down yardage.
Yeah, nice run off left guard. See what the flag is here as it's down here on the near side.
Had it by about 2 yards, but
false start on the Admirals. Going to force a 3rd and 9 when you'd converted.
So back them up 5. That'll be Farragut's second penalty of the game at the 41-yard line. Farragut 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 for the Admirals. Ball on the near side hash. Second quarter now, so Farragut's moving right to left towards the scoreboard. As pistol formation, Nathan Jacobs behind Corbin Hobson. Hobson takes the snap from Zooks. Has plenty of time, now being pressured and throws a lateral to Jacobs. That should be a fumble, and Farragut covers it up. And so they're going to lose yardage back to the 49-yard line. So that'll be 10-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, I think Kobe Justice coming from his defensive end position there, linebacker, and pops him, tries to get it to Nathan Jacobs to do something, but it was considered a lateral just barely, and that's a loss of quite a bit of yardage, and we're going to punt it from the 49.
So the Admirals had great starting field position with the kickoff return by Ethan Farragut, but unable to capitalize. So here's Ryan McHugh from the 49, looking for the coffin corner, and it's going to be downed inside the 20, around the 11.
You have another good punt there inside the 20.
Maybe 32 yards. No return. Second one inside the 20. So Upperman, 95 yards the last time they had it. We'll start again inside the 20, this time at the 11.
Not easy to get a stop against this methodical Bees offense.
Offensive line, 6'2", 252, the average. Again, the quarterback's 230, running back 180. They'll hand it to Phillips, the running back, up the middle. Farragut will have leading tackler Connor Paris making the hit from the 11-yard line. Phillips between the tackles moved the ball out, it would appear, to about the 13, maybe the 14.
Yeah, got a yard or two. Got to get it out of the hands of Chafin if you can.
Phillips now 36 yards on 5 carries. Chaffin 4 carries, 19 yards. And he's also 4 of 6 through the air, 43 yards. And we're going to have
lineman dinged up,
an injured player. And so Noah Tarver, junior, right guard for Upperman, shaken up. And so both teams heading to their respective sidelines. Region opener next week. We return to Eddie Courtney Stadium, Bill Claybo Field, as Farragut welcomes Bradley Central. Tarver walking off for Upperman under his own power. You look at other games this week. Bradley Central actually is playing their region opener tomorrow night, as they will host Hardin Valley down in Cleveland. Second down, 8 yards to go for Upperman. 10:39 to play first half here in Baxter. Bees leading 7-0. Bronsden Chaffin keeps coming near side, cuts it upfield. Apolategi can't make the tackle, and Chaffin down the near sideline bumped into the Farragut bench. But a nice gain by the Upperman quarterback as he carries from the 13, it would appear, to the 31, we'll say. An 18-yard gain and a Hearthside Bank first down.
Yeah, quarterback read, and he keeps it. And when that happens, usually pretty difficult, breaks the first tackle as he normally does and gets outside and makes something happen.
17 yards to the 30 for first and 10 as Upperman picks up its 7th Hearthside Bank first down. Bees moving left to right. 10:30 to go first half. Phillips stands off to the right of Chaffin. Play fake. Chaffin rolls left, fires low. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
Finally not a positive play there for the Bees as he throws it at the feet of his receiver.
Threw it in the flat left side. Low. So second down and 10.
Got to keep them off schedule. When they're on schedule, they have got a great opportunity to get the first down. Got a 2nd and 10 here. I'd be shocked if it's not a run to number 8.
Bringing the play in off the sideline will be Gunnar Block as he replaces Liam Schaefer in the lineup at wide out and will be in the slot. 2 receivers left. And they'll run Phillips up the middle, and Phillips running hard to the 39-yard line. Apolategi in on the tackle, as well as Brooker. Brooker might be a little shaken up as they move from the 30 on the quick hitting play up the middle to the 39. 3rd down and 1.
Yep, Colton Brooker, inside linebacker, dinged up. 3rd and 1. They did give it to the back. Got an opportunity, but 3rd and 1 here.
Farragut 2 of 4 on, Upperman 3 of 3 on 3rd down. And looking perhaps at the lower right leg for Colt Brooker. Last week, Carmine Phillips, 13 carries, 140 yards against Greenville. So they were in a shootout with the Green Devils. 424 yards of offense for Upperman last week, 297 on the ground, 127 through the air.
Led at the half, right?
They led off and on throughout the game. I don't remember if they were actually up at the half or not.
I think that's what Tyler said. I remember that Greenville had a nice second half. Brooker hobbles off.
Under his own power, but limping noticeably. So I would think Fletcher Haddad probably into the ball game. Indeed, that will be the new linebacker for Farragut, 5'8", 175 senior. So 3rd down. 1 yard to go for Upperman.
If this doesn't go to Chaffin, I will be absolutely stunned.
Yeah, after the break and the action, you would think that it would be Chaffin all the way. And indeed, he will keep it jet motion, but Chaffin's run into the near sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 44, but that's going to be a 5-yard gain off the right side. A 3rd down conversion and a Hearthside bank. 1st down.
He is pretty impressive. The Georgia State commitment keeps it on the read. He's got a great lower half, and he just absolutely does not let a guy go for his legs and bring him down. Just bounces off on them and keeps moving.
He's a tall young man, but yet his lean and just keeps the pads low and just doesn't seem like there's much to hit, despite the fact that they list him as 6'4", which might be a little generous, but he's definitely, I would think, 6'2", at least. So a fresh set of downs from the 44. Chaffin back to pass is going to heave it deep, and that's going to be running under it. Block, and Block with a big catch is knocked out of bounds across the way. And so they throw it deep, and running under it beautifully in stride is Gunnar Block.
Wow, yeah, he throws it up. The receiver had to kind of run under and go past our defender in zone coverage. What a beautiful dime that was.
So let's see, 20-yard line, 15-yard line, I think. Maybe call it the 15. So from the 44, I believe.
What a throw.
Call it 42 yards, I believe. And the handoff goes to Phillips up the middle as Phillips from the 14-yard line swallowed up after a nice gain on 1st down. Gunnar Block with that 42-yard reception a moment ago. That's now his long reception of the year, topping his previous high by 10 yards. From the 14-yard line, they move it down to the 7, so Phillips with a 7-yard gain on 1st down now has 52 yards rushing. Red zone trip here for Upperman. That's the first red zone opportunity for either team tonight. Farragut defensively has seen the opposition score 4 of 5 times they've been in the red zone. All 4 scores touchdowns. So from the 7-yard line, quick little throw to Phillips, and Phillips takes the pass and is into the end zone. Phillips just took the short pass in the left flat, scooted down the sideline into the end zone, and the Upperman Bees, having gone 95 yards on their first possession, go 89 on their second possession.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Like you said, just a quick hitter out to Phillips, easily in the end zone on the left side.
Second passing touchdown for Chaffin. And so on to attempt the extra point will be Austin Roberts. The holder is Gunnar Block. McCall Long, I believe, the long snapper. And again, a much, much better looking PAT than we saw from Upperman the first 2 weeks on film. So the freshman the junior, Austin Roberts, boots it through. The other kicker's the freshman. And Upperman leads with 8:58 to play in our second quarter, 14-0 over the visiting Farragut Admirals. Back in 1 minute with more as you listen to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Whether you're cheering on the home team or building your dream home, David's Abbey Carpet and Floors has you covered. From engineered hardwood to luxury vinyl, elegant porcelain to natural stone, David's has the winning design for every room and a championship team ready to help you score the perfect floor. Locally owned and proud to serve our communities from locations in Farragut, Marable, and Pigeon Forge. Visit David's Abbey Carpet and Floors in-store or online today, where the Admirals shop for floors.
Looking for a fast quote? How about the right quote? We here at the Mike Dyer Agency can deliver both to help you with your insurance needs. Call us today at 865-966-2111 to learn more. Or visit our website, MikeDyerInsuranceAgency.com. And remember, nationwide mutual insurance company, Columbus.
So 4 first downs, an 89-yard drive, and Upperman leads 14-0. Short kick to the near sideline. Farragut's Mason Apolategi grabs it, heads up field, and is spun down in front of the Farragut bench in front of us at about the 38-yard line. And so the Admirals, pretty decent starting field position, as that's the first time that Upperman hasn't attempted to kick it deep. Of course, Farragut with a nice return last time out into Upperman territory at the 41. So this time they sky it to the sideline as they had done primarily the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, Admirals, good field position yet again, but they're going to need a drive here to stay in this one. Can they do it?
Farragut from its 38-yard line, trailing 14-0. That kickoff a moment ago brought to you by Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. Handoff Charlie Noble. And Noble wrapped up, drop, maybe a 1-yard gain. The linebacker, Colton Johnson, swallows him up. No gain.
Yeah, Noble, not much there off right guard, as this is a pretty active front four for the Bees. They're buzzing.
2 receivers left. Single receiver right for Farragut. Heatherly is the H-back on the right side for the Admirals. Meanwhile, Charlie Noble remains in the game behind Corbin Hobson. Back to pass. Hobson has time, fires over the middle. Ethan Farragut makes the catch and is down at the 35-yard line of Upperman as he runs the seam pattern, and Hobson puts it on him nicely for a Hearthside Bank first down. That's going to go 27 yards for the Admirals.
Yeah, a couple go routes there for Farragut and Garfield on the left side, and in zone coverage, they find him. Nice throw there by Hobson as the Admirals needed that in a bad way.
Farragut's 5th Hearthside Bank first down. Call it 26 yards as the ball will be at the 36-yard line. Handoff to Charlie Noble, running right, and he is stacked up, nowhere to go. Second down and 10 for Farragut.
And not much doing there. Right to the line of scrimmage again.
Call it a 1-yard loss, in fact, as they move it from the 36 back to the 37. Second down, 11 for Farragut. 7:25 to go first half as the clock rolls. The Admirals trailing 14-0. And we're going to have our first timeout of the half. It'll be asked for by the homestanding Upperman Bees. They've got Farragut in a 2nd and 11 situation. The Admirals back in Upperman territory at the B37. Trailing, though, 14-0, 7:23 to go in our first half. Let's get a 30-second break. We'll return with more as you listen to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door. Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Boys, this is going to be a tough team to beat tonight. We have to stop their running game. You got to block them and stop them. Kind of like my Michelin Cross Climate 2 tires. I can stop in the rain, stop in the heat, stop in all kinds of weather. Just stop by Fisher Tire, and They'll fix you right up with the right tire for your car budget. Fisher Tire is on Kingston Pike in Bearden, or west near the Pellissippi and north on Broadway. Now get out there and stop them.
Eric Yard, Brett Clendenin back with you here at Upperman. Nick Blankenship behind the camera if you're watching the video stream. Link through FarragutFootball.com. Tony Cox helping out with production tonight. Dusty Street back in our WFIV studios. Farragut, second down 11 from the 37. Hobson under pressure was drifting to his right, threw back left to Charlie Noble, and the Admirals will move from the 37 down to maybe the 31, a 6-yard gain on the safety valve pass to Charlie Noble.
That's exactly right. Safety valve. He did that a couple times last game. Did it pretty well. Finds Noble. Nice tackle in the flat by Fitz, who had Noble one-on-one. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here.
Farragut 2 of 4 on 3rd down. Ball on the 31-yard line. Snap comes from Zooks to Hobson. He hands it off to Noble. Made a move. He's with a 20 and down to the 16-yard line as the Admirals pop one off the left side, and Charlie Noble has a 3rd down conversion. A Hearthside Bank 1st down. As Farragut in the red zone for the first time tonight. I think that was about a 15-yard gain for Charlie.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 off left tackle. Charlie makes a man miss. Get the first down. The Admirals trying to play fast here.
Admirals pick up their 6th Hearthside Bank 1st down. Handoff to Noble, running right, and Charlie, as a flag comes in late, Charlie gets down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he gets 5 or 6, Eric, but there's a flag from the Zebras. Unless it's a face mask, it's going to be on the Admirals.
Personal foul face mask.
Personal foul face mask. You love to see that. Thought it was coming back, and that's going to be, what, 1st and goal, Eric, from who knows where.
At the 5, so it was half the distance, so that means Charlie had gotten 6 yards on the run. The team's penalized 5, half the distance to the goal. And that'll be Upperman's 2nd penalty of the night. The Admirals in the red zone, looking to get on the board as they run it left. And Farragut got Nathan Jacobs into the ball game, and Jacobs off the left side from the 5-yard line. Looks like he's got it down in the vicinity of the 3.
Have not gone to jumbo package yet. Saw Patowski getting ready. 2nd and goal from the 3.
Admirals are 4 for 4 in the red zone this year, all 4 touchdowns. Jacobs running right, bounces off a line and scoots into the end zone, kind of ducked under a would-be tackler. And from 3 yards out, Nathan Jacobs scores the touchdown, his first of his varsity career.
The off-right tackle in the pistol. Nathan Jacobs, the freshman, goes in there. Nice move at the point of attack, gets inside. Touchdown, Admirals.
So Farragut responds with a 62-yard drive.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Now Ryan McHugh out of the hold of Noah Haig. Coleman Parrish, the snapper, and the kick is miss.
Wow, it didn't even get off the ground, Eric. You were talking about the Bees' extra points and how they look much better. That ball doesn't get off the ground, and it's only going to be 14-6. Wow.
So Farragut, which I think that's the first PAT of Ryan McHugh's career that was no good. So 14-6 is our score. 5:50 to go in the first half. Farragut's on the board. Upperman set to receive the kickoff when we return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door. Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Shop Farragut loves Farragut sports. From football to basketball to baseball and softball, we love supporting our hometown teams. We also love it when you shop Farragut and support our hometown businesses. You'll find everything you want when you shop Farragut. So support our local businesses and shop Farragut every day.
Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff coming up. Ryan McHugh, first opportunity tonight to kick off. 4 of his 5 kickoffs this season have resulted in touchbacks. Puts his toe into it and sends this one into the end zone as Fitz, drifting just across the goal line, fielded it, but it'll come out to the 20.
Yeah, great answer by the Admirals, Eric. I'm trying to figure out a way how to stop this B offense with Chaffin running the football so much and putting the ball right where it needs to be in the passing game. They are a tough offense to stop.
Chaffin has thrown for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's run for 41. Carmine Phillips has run for 52. So very balanced attack. 93 yards on the ground by my count. 92 through the air thus far. 5:50 to go first half. 14-6 the Bees leading as they go back to work from the 20-yard line after the Admirals getting on the board with a 62-yard drive.
Reverse.
And they run the reverse, and that'll be to Block. Block going left, and Farragut corrals him on the corner.
Yeah, Block, as we said, 5'5", 125 pounds, runs the reverse, and it's open, and he's got some quickness as he gets about 7.
Well, it's 2nd down and 2 maybe from the 28-yard line. That'll be the 2nd rush of the season for Block. The other was a touchdown last week against Greenville, which was a heck of a play by quarterback Bronston Chaffin. He was surrounded by Green Devils about 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage and pitched it to the sideline to the waiting Block, who scored the touchdown. This will be Chaffin coming right side. He breaks through a couple of tackles and he's loose. Farragut's Connor Paris giving chase and will drag him out of bounds. And they throw a flag in as well on the tail end.
They're going to call a horse collar there. The only way you're bringing Chaffin down is by a couple Admirals, so we've got to get the Navy together. But Chaffin breaks loose off the right side, then a horse collar here at the end.
From the 28-yard line, broke through a couple of tackles, then showed the speed. Paris giving chase, got him up.
Oh, they wave it.
And they end up waving it off the 34. So 16 and 22. It's 38 yards for Chaffin on the Hearthside Bank first down rush.
Yeah, they're going to wave off the horse collar, which is happy for the Admirals here on the visitor side.
So 79 yards rushing now for Chaffin. And the Bees right back in business on Farragut's side of the field as Chaffin off a play fake, looking, and Farragut's Petoskey trying to get there. Now Chaffin will throw downfield. Fitz made the catch. Was he in bounds? He was not.
Great catch. Petoskey gets some pressure right in his face and makes a throw off his back foot that he tends to do at times when he's pressured. Fitz makes a great catch very far away from us, but they're going to call it out of bounds.
Good job by Carmine Phillips of Upperman staying with the block of Petoskey. That bought Chaffin a little extra time to heave that ball to the far sideline and very nearly had himself another long completion. But again, out of bounds on the catch by Fitz. So 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Ball on the near side. Hash clock stops with that incomplete pass. 4:31 to go first half. And the handoff to Phillips. Hole on the right side. Phillips to the 30, puts his head down and is out of bounds inside the 30. Zane Qureshi-Smith on the tackle, the Farragut cornerback. So they move from the 34, where?
Anybody knows? Looks like it's 3rd and 1.
25, a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, off right tackle. This offensive front for the Bees has done a good job blocking and in pass protection for the most part.
And they're 4 of 4 on 3rd down. Came into the ball game 7 of 11, 64%, and a perfect 4 of 4 here tonight. This is 3rd down and 1 from the 25-yard line of the Admirals. Phillips stands off to the right of Chaffin, and Chaffin will keep it, puts his head down and burrows forward and just keeps churning to the 20.
Good.
Keeps churning to the 16-yard line. And so that'll be a 9-yard gain for the quarterback Chaffin, and a Hearthside Bank first down on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, he does kind of what he wants to do. He is an absolutely impressive young man. When he puts his shoulder down, I'm telling you, it takes 3 or 4 guys, and he was still pushing that pile forward. Very impressive high school football player.
16-yard line as the Bees are back in the red zone where they converted last time on the 7-yard touchdown pass to Carmine Phillips. Clock rolling, 3:20 to go. First half, handoff to Phillips. Huge hole up the middle, and Phillips untouched from 24 yards out will score the touchdown.
Yep, right up the middle. Phillips to pay dirt, not even touched.
Let's see, I said 24, it was 16, right? It was the 16-yard line because it's a red zone conversion for Upperman. So the 16-yard touchdown run by Carmine Phillips. Extra point, high and true. Extra point good for Upperman, which now leads Farragut with 3:13 to go. First half, 21-6. Back in 1 minute with a kickoff as you listen to Farragut Football on West 105 worldwide, WFIV.com, and accompanying the video stream linked through FarragutFootball.com.
Fantastic customer service, a knowledgeable team, expert craftsmen, and so many 5-star reviews. Hi, I'm Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Design. My family and I have been serving West Osceola and Farragut for well over 30 years. If you've never checked us out, please do. Better yet, come see us for yourself. On the corner of Kingston Pike and Cameron Station Auto, look for the trophy area of the big diamond ring. Rick Terry Jewelry Design. We want to be your jeweler. A proud sponsor of Farragut Football.
This is Leanne for Valley Plumbing. We are a local family-owned plumbing company specializing in water heater repair and replacement, clogged drains, broken pipes, and most importantly, taking care of you, the customer. We service all of West Knoxville, Loudoun, Blunt, and Madison County. We offer same-day service, and we want to be your first and your last call. Call us at 213-3360, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or visit valleyplumbing.com.
Nathan Jacobs fields the kickoff down around the 10-yard line, brings it back with the middle return, dodges a couple of cover team members for Upperman, and gets it out to about the 34th. Yeah, call it the 34-yard line where the Admirals go to work. Nice return by the freshman of that Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff. Farragut trailing 21-6, 3:04 to go, first half.
Yeah, need to put another drive together. Jacobs, an impressive freshman, gets us in good field position yet again.
Whistle sound. And
either a uniform issue or a blood issue. Has 57 comes out of the game. Kobe Beasley.
Checking in. Should be Tucker Heron. Heron, a freshman, checks into the lineup up front. Corbin Hobson takes the snap, pistol formation, fires quickly on the slant to Farhat, and Farhat gets forward to the 47-yard line. Ethan dragging a tackler a couple of extra yards out of the 48, call it a 14-yard gain.
Yeah, he's getting healthy, and Farhat's a playmaker, probably the biggest playmaker on the team, and he's making things happen. You got to find him in the slot.
That's the 6th catch for Ethan, totaling 60 yards here in the first half, and the Admirals with a Hearthside Bank first down. Handoff, Noble.
That's right, Charlie.
Noble, nice little cut to the outside, and Charlie scoots out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Upperman. That's going to be a 12-yard gain and another Hearthside Bank first down.
Yeah, nice run off left tackle for Charlie as he found the hole. Good vision. Has it right there on the 40 of the Bees. Admirals marching, trying to get a score. They get it within one score before half.
2:34 to go, second quarter. Admirals from the Upperman 40. Two receivers right, single receiver left is Garfield. H-back to the left, hand off to Noble, and Noble will be tracked down from behind, but not until he moves to the 36, a 4-yard gain. Pursuing from behind for Upperman was Cody Justice.
Yeah, nice run by Charlie. Again, gets 4 on first down off right tackle.
So Charlie's now got 35 yards rushing. Got off to a slow start, was thrown for a 1-yard loss, no gain on his second carry, another 1-yard loss on his third carry, but then an 11-yard gain, a 6-yard gain, a 12-yard gain, and a 4-yard gain. Firing right side, Farragut makes the catch, and he'll be shoved out of bounds across the way, as that was Tate Porath on the tackle for Upperman. Farragut moving from the 36.
Yeah, quick out route for Farragut as Hobson puts it on the money, and in a hurry, a healthy Farragut definitely helping this passing game.
Call it a 3-yard gain. So here's third down and 3 for Farragut. The Admirals 3 of 5 on third down. 3rd and 3 from the 33 of Upperman. Ball closer to the far side hash as Hobson takes the snap from Zook, steps up, sidesteps a tackler, and now will go down. He's going to be sacked, as making the play was Jaden Young for Upperman, and the Admirals lose from the 33 back to the 36. 1:46 to go, first half, and Farragut's going to use a timeout.
Yep, Hobson sacked there on third down, going to force a 4th and 6. You're down 15. Obviously, it's about a 48-yard field goal or such, longer than that, but we're not going to be doing that, so we're going to go for it and try to get it within one score.
I didn't notice, talking about the field goal, on the missed PAT if Ryan skated any or not.
Yeah, it's hard to. I think he got his foot on it, and I can't tell you from this angle at all if it was the hold or if it was the snap, but didn't get it in the air at all.
But at this point, 53 yards. Ryan's best kick might get there, but the Admirals need touchdowns, as obviously they haven't been able to stop
that's
Upperman.
the biggest thing.
Yet Upperman's driven 95 yards, 89 yards, and 80 yards for this 21-6 lead. Farragut moved for 3 first downs on its first possession before punting. I believe they got a first down on their second possession, and then strung together a nice 62-yard drive their last time. Now trying to extend this one as it's 4th down and 6 for Farragut. Hobson looking, stepping up, flush to his right, fires, and incomplete. It'll go over on down. So it's trying to get it to Heatherly, and a defender flashed in front and knocked it down. So 4th down, incompletion, and Upperman takes over. Still plenty of time for the Bees to tack on another score. 1:38 to go until halftime.
Yeah, Hobson scrambles, avoids the rush, tries to find his big tight end, but defender was right there. And methodical would be how this offense for the Bees has delivered in the first half, and I'm sure they're going to try to put another 6 on the board before.
That snapped a string of 9 consecutive completions for Hobson. So over on downs, and Upperman from its 36-yard line. Chaffin, empty set, sets his feet, throws. He's got a man open, and it'll be Johnson making the catch down the right sideline. Farragut pushes him out of bounds, but a big gain right out of the right away on this possession to start this possession, as they move from the 36 of Upperman to, it would appear, the 27 of Farragut.
Yeah, Johnson and Biggs, a couple really good big tight ends for the Bees as they find one of the big ones there. Colton Johnson for a big gain. They had trips to the right, and he got open in the zone coverage deep.
So from the 36 to the 27, 37 yards. Johnson with his third catch, excuse me. Now they'll just dump it off short to Phillips in the right flat, and he moves from the 27-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Number of Admirals from the 27. This angle, they'll put it at the 21, 6 yards.
Yeah, quick screen to Phillips there. Gets 6 on the right side as there's plenty of time A minute 21 left. Like I said, on the edge of the red zone.
Chaffin fires left side and over the head of his intended receiver, incomplete as he was trying to get it to Phillips.
Yeah, they run some RPO stuff as they do there. Looked like he was going to run it and then throws it last second. One of the few mistakes he's made tonight as he airmailed that one.
Third down. Upperman 5 of 5 on third down. Chaffin just his 5th incompletion.
Fletcher Haddad still in the game for Brooker, who still dinged up.
Chaffin will hand off to Phillips. Farragut with Doubleday all over him. Stephen Doubleday makes a tackle for loss on third down. That'll be the first time the Admirals have stopped the Bees on third down tonight.
Yeah, wow, that was surprising. They just run it off left tackle. Really felt like there's nothing they could do to get the Admirals to stop them. And Doubleday, really nice play off left tackle. Tackle for loss. Going to be 4th and 4, Eric. It looks like a long 4. Interesting to see what they do here. I don't think they feel like the Admirals can stop them, but would they kick a field goal? I would doubt it.
I would very seriously doubt it. They, at the end of the half last week in Greenville, they had an opportunity, I believe it was for a 24-yard field goal. I mean, essentially an extra point. And they ended up throwing it into the end zone anyhow.
Right.
Although, again, the extra points have looked a whole lot better. I mean, it doesn't look like the same kicker from what you saw the first couple of weeks.
Probably a bigger thing. It's 4th and 4. You've got that quarterback.
Yeah.
I feel like they can pick this up.
Chaffin just lowering the shoulder or over the middle to the tight end. Colton Johnson is definitely a favorite target in these situations.
They've got options, and they're very balanced, as you said. They can do really a number of things here. Will make them lethal.
So from this should be the 23, I think, the yard line. Snap comes back on an empty set to Chaffin, and he's going to throw over the middle of that tight end, Johnson, and he will score. So 4th down, conversion, and a touchdown. That's been a recurring theme against this Farragut defense this year. 3rd and 4th down plays that have gone for scores. And so from 23 yards out, he hit the tight end over the middle for the score.
Yeah, Colton Johnson, 6'4", 215. He's a matchup nightmare for your linebackers. And just a beautiful throw by Chaffin, just a go route to the tight end. And 6 for the Bees.
That is the 4th catch for Johnson tonight, 76 yards. So 1:01 to go, first half. And the extra point is, again, going to be good as Roberts knocks it through. So the new score, 28-6, Upperman leading with 1:01 to go until halftime. Back in 1 minute with the kickoff as you listen to Farragut Football, presented by Precision Door. Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Whether you're managing a household or running a business, Citizens Bank has a checking account built for how you bank. Choose from personal and business options with digital tools like mobile deposit, bill pay, and merchant services. Plus, support from a local team in Knoxville and Lenore City that understands your goals. Learn more at citizensbank24.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is John Blair from Blair House. This time of year is filled with birthdays and anniversaries that call for gifting that is both personal and unique. At Blair House, we offer a wide variety of jewelry, chandeliers, and other unique and hard to find gifts. But when you give, it must be perfect. Blair House, your time-tested connection to treasures and hats. Blair House, 210 North Forest Park Boulevard in Beard.
Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Blair House Antiques, Knoxville.
Kickoff sails down to about the 15-yard line. Nathan Jacobs on the return, spun off a tackle attempt and gets it across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So Farragut with 53 seconds to go until halftime, trailing by a score of 28-6. That kickoff brought to you by Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. So back to pass is Corbin Hobson under duress and sacked. Back at the 24-yard line. That's going to be an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, another sack for the Bees. Yeah, the Admirals trying to make something happen. Couldn't do it.
30 seconds to play. 2 timeouts. Let's see. They're showing Upperman with no timeouts left. This is going to be Hobson running it as he comes near side across the 30. Call it the 31-yard line. That'll be an 8-yard run by Corbin.
Nothing doing, trying to get what he can up the middle. 5 seconds left before halftime.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle for Upperman, and that will do it. So the half is upon us, and it was a half dominated by Upperman as the Bees scored every time they had the football. Farragut got it to start the ball game and had a nice looking drive going, but bogged down. And Ryan McHugh's punt, you felt good about it. You had Upperman backed up to the 5, but the Bees drove 95 yards, picked up 6 Hearthside Bank first downs along the way, and that was a sort of harbinger of things to come. As again, Upperman would later then drive 89 yards, 80 yards, and 64 yards. Farragut with a touchdown drive in the middle portion of quarter number 2, their lone points. Extra point was no good. And so again, it's 28-6. Upperman leading at home over Farragut at halftime. Let's get a 3-minute break, and we will return on the other side with our Precision Door halftime show. You're listening to Farragut Football on West 105 worldwide at WFIV.com and accompanying the video stream linked through FarragutFootball.com.
If you're an LCUV electric customer, it's time to upgrade. Experience True Fiber to the home, the fastest internet available. Get affordable fixed pricing, free installation, no contracts, and local customer service. It's not too good to be true. LCUV is connecting new neighborhoods every month with gig speed fiber internet starting at $69.99 a month, Wi-Fi included. Check your availability now at LCUV.com.
Hey, it's Matthew Bryan. Trust my local insurance team and me at Bryan Insurance Group for all your insurance needs. Personal or business insurance, our team will find the most affordable rates and coverage you need. Call us at 865-983-8114 or find us online at bryaninsurance.com.
Where do you go for shrimp straight from the Gulf, wild salmon, and the best clam chowder in the South? The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market. The Shrimp Dock has fish delivered from the Atlantic, Pacific, and Gulf multiple times per week. Whether it's fish on the grill for 2 or a shrimp boil tailgate party for family and friends, the Shrimp Dock is your home for fresh seafood and shellfish. 3 locations to serve you: Farragut, Bearden, and Alcoa. All locations open at 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday and at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Like us on Facebook for the fish of the week and other weekly specials. The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market.
This is Derek Miser with Miser Wealth Partners. Are you still funding trillion, and the interest rate related to that debt now representing 1/6 of our federal budget? Your retirement savings might not be as secure as you. Don't leave your future to chance. Discover a wiser, tax-free alternative today. Isn't it time you experience the Miser difference? Call Miser Wealth Partners today at 865-281-1616.
Looking for a mortgage that fits your needs? At Hearthside Bank, we offer a variety of mortgage solutions to help you get into your dream home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or refinancing, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. With competitive rates, personalized service, and flexible terms, we have the right mortgage for you. Visit us today and let's make your homeownership dreams a reality. Hearthside Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You never think about your garage door until there's a little...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Or even the occasional...
Now that can be good.
That's why the pros at Precision Garage Door Service are available same day with fully stocked trucks to fix it fast. So we can turn uh-oh into...
Oh my, wow.
Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
You're listening to West 105.
Welcome into our Precision Door halftime show from Upperman High School. Field goal just attempted and made on the field. Not sure what they might have just won, but Farragut trailing in this ball game 28-6. Upperman won the coin toss and deferred, so the Bees will get the ball to start the second half. Farragut got it to begin the ball game, and the Admirals had something cooking as they moved into Upperman territory, picking up 3 first downs, but couldn't extend the drive. Ryan McHugh called upon to punt. His punt went 33 yards, and inside the 20, it was kicked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So the first inside the 20 of the year for McHugh. Upperman backed up, but the Bees promptly drove 94 yards, picked up 6 first downs along the way. A 24-yard touchdown pass to Fitzpatrick. That would be the H-back, Jude Fitzpatrick, from senior quarterback Bronston Chaffin. And with 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it was Upperman leading 7-0 as Austin Roberts boots through the PAT for the Bees. Farragut with a nice kickoff return by Ethan Farhat into Upperman territory at the 41. But Farragut couldn't capitalize on the great starting field position. Ryan McHugh's second punt of the night, 32 yards, again inside the 20, as Upperman started from its 11-yard line. The Bees picked up 4 first downs this time, marching 89 yards and scoring on a 7-yard touchdown pass from Chaffin to his running back, Carmine Phillips, as it was Roberts again tacking on the extra point, giving Upperman a 14-0 advantage with 8:58 remaining in the second quarter. Farragut's third possession of the night starts at its 38-yard line. The Admirals moved into the red zone for the first time, and now 5 of 5 on the season as far as conversions in the red zone, all 5 of those being touchdowns. Nathan Jacobs, the freshman, gets his first varsity touchdown as he carries in from 3 yards out. The extra point, however, was missed, first miss in the career, I do believe, of senior Ryan McHugh. So 14-6, Farragut trailing with 5:50 to play in the second quarter. McHugh's kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. Upperman starts from the 20. The Bees continue to be impressive on the offensive side of the ball as they again move into the red zone and again score the touchdown this time. 16 yards, they popped Carmine Phillips untouched right through the middle. And so the running back sprints into the end zone, giving Upperman a 20-6 lead. A moment later, it's 21-6 as Roberts again converted the PAT. 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Upperman up 21-6.
Farragut would go over on downs on its next possession, and Upperman took over at its 36 and scored on a 4th and 4 play, a 23-yard touchdown pass over the middle to the tight end, Colton Johnson. Roberts good on the PAT, 1:01 to go until halftime. Upperman up 28-6, and the Admirals were able to run only a couple of plays on the subsequent possession before time expired on the first half.
Teams head off to the locker rooms again with the Bees playing at home for the first time this season, putting in a most impressive first half performance to lead the visiting Admirals 28-6. Let's get a 3-minute break. We'll return with more of our Precision Door halftime show on the other side. So listen to Farragut football on West 105 and around the world at WFIV.com.
Whether you're cheering on the home team or building your dream home, David Zambi Carpet and Floors has you covered. From engineered hardwood to luxury vinyl, elegant porcelain to natural stone, David's has the winning design for every room and a championship team ready to help you score the perfect floor. Locally owned and proud to serve our communities from locations of Farragut, Maryville, and Pigeon Forge. Visit David's Abbey Carpet and Floors in-store or online today, where the Admirals shop for floors.
This is Leanne for Valley Plumbing. We are a local family-owned plumbing company specializing in water heater repair and replacement, clogged drains, broken pipes, and most importantly, taking care of you, the customer. We service all of West Knoxville, Loudoun, Blount, and Anderson County. We offer same-day service, and we want to be your first and your last call. Call us at 213-3360, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Here at the Mike Dyer Agency, we know insurance coverage options can be overwhelming. That's why we partner with Nationwide to help you find the best protection for you and your family's needs. Give us a call today at 865-966-2111 to learn more. Or visit our website at MikeDyerInsuranceAgency.com. And remember, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Boys, this is going to be a tough team to beat tonight. We have to stop their running game. You got to block them and stop them. Kind of like my Michelin Cross Climate 2 tires. I can stop in the rain, stop in the heat, stop in all kinds of weather. Just stop by Fisher Tire, and they'll fix you right up with the right tire for your car and budget. Fisher Tire is on Kingston Pike in Bearden, or west near the Pellissippi, and north on Broadway. Now get out there and stop them.
Fantastic customer service, a knowledgeable team, expert craftsmen, and so many 5-star reviews. Hi, I'm Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. My family and I have been serving West Knoxville and Farragut for well over 30 years. If you've never checked us out, please do. Better yet, come see us for yourself. On the corner of Kingston Pike and Campbell Station Road, look for the Tofi area of the Big Diamond Ring. Rick Terry Jewelry Designs, we want to be your jeweler. A proud sponsor of Farragut football.
You never think about your garage door until there's a little...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Or even the occasional...
Now that can be good.
That's why the pros at Precision Garage Door Service are available same day with fully stocked trucks to fix it fast. So we can turn into...
Oh my, wow.
Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
Barry Garrett, Brett Clendenin back with you here at Upperman High School. Nick Blankenship behind the camera. If you're watching the video stream, you can find the link to that on YouTube channel. Just go to FarragutFootball.com, live game broadcast. You'll see the link there for WFIV.com, which is rather straightforward, but also the link to the YouTube channel. Tony Cox helping out with production tonight. And Dusty Street back at our WFIV studios. Our engineer has Farragut trailing at halftime, 28-6. And the Admirals with 9 Hearthside Bank first downs. However, Upperman has 13 Hearthside Bank first downs. The Admirals were 3 of 6 on third down. Upperman 5 of 6. The one time they didn't pick up the third down, they converted fourth down for a touchdown. 4th and 4, went 23 yards on the touchdown pass late in the first half. So Farragut yet to stop the Bees as Farragut 0 of 1 on fourth down. Both teams penalized a couple of times for 10 yards. So Farragut's points came in quarter number 2. That was the first career rushing touchdown, first career varsity touchdown period for freshman Nathan Jacobs as he carried in from 3 yards out. Upperman had 3 passing touchdowns. The first 24-yard from Chaffin to Fitzpatrick. The second, a 7-yard touchdown toss to Carmine Phillips. Phillips also had a 16-yard dash to the end zone. And late in the first half, the aforementioned 4th down and 4, 23-yard touchdown pass to the tight end, Colton Johnson. from Bronson Chaffin. So 28-6 our halftime scores. Upperman scores 7 in the first, 21 in the second. Looking at the individual stats for the homestanding Bees, Phillips, 10 carries, 75 yards. The Upperman running back with 1 touchdown. That was his first rushing touchdown of the season. Only, Gunnar Block had a rushing touchdown last week. Chaffin coming into the ballgame, 7 rushing touchdowns. So Phillips adds his name to that column. As again, he had the 16-yard touchdown, untouched. So 10 for 75 in the touchdown. Bronson Chaffin, meanwhile, 8 carries for 88 yards. Gunnar Block, 1 carry. That was on the reverse for the diminutive wide receiver. He gained 8 yards. So total rushing for Upperman in the first half, 19 attempts, 171 yards, and a touchdown. Through the air, Bronson Chaffin goes 9 of 14 for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns. Carmine Phillips, 3 catches for 16 yards, including a 7-yard touchdown. Gunnar Block, beautiful 42-yard reception as he tracked down a long pass down the far sideline. Colton Johnson, 4 catches for 76 yards, including the 23-yard touchdown late in the half. And Jude Fitzpatrick with 1 catch. That got the scoring started. 24-yard touchdown reception for Fitzpatrick. So 171 yards on the ground, 158 through the air, and Upperman with a most impressive 329 yards of total offense in the first half. For Farragut, Corbin Hobson, 4 carries, -3 yards. Nathan Jacobs, 8 carries, 24 yards, and again a 3-yard touchdown run, the first of his varsity career. Charlie Noble, 7 carries, 35 yards. And then the lateral, I gave that to the team for the time being, -10. The Admirals lost as Hobson's pass backwards to, I guess it was Jacobs. The ball hit the ground, and Farragut just covered it up for a 10-yard loss. So 19 rushing attempts for Farragut, 46 yards, and a touchdown. Through the air, Hobson incomplete on his first pass of the night. It was nearly a pick, but then Corbin connected on 9 in a row before missing on the 4th down pass late in the half. So Corbin goes 9 of 11 through the air for 76 yards. Johnny Jacobs had 1 catch for 7 yards. Ethan Farhat, 7 catches for 63 yards, and the other reception belongs to running back Charlie Noble, 1 for 6. Farragut, 76 yards through the air, 46 on the ground, 122 yards of offense in the first half, again compared to 329 yards for Upperman. 28-6 our score. Let's get a 2-minute break. We'll return with more of our Precision Door halftime show on the other side as you listen to Farragut football on West 105.
Life doesn't run on bank hours. That's why Citizens Bank offers checking accounts with tools you can use anytime, like mobile deposit, debit card controls, and online bill pay. Whether it's for your home or your business, you'll get options that work and support from people based right here in Knoxville and Lenore City. Explore your options at citizensbank24.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is John Blair from Warehouse. This time of year is filled with birthdays and anniversaries that call for gifting that is both personal and unique. At Warehouse, we offer a wide variety of jewelry, chandeliers, and other unique and hard-to-find gifts. But when the gift must be perfect. Warehouse, your time-tested connection to the treasures of the past. Warehouse, 210 North Forest Park Boulevard in Bearden.
Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Warehouse Antiques, Knoxville.
Where do you go for shrimp straight from the Gulf, wild salmon, and the best clam chowder in the South? The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market. The Shrimp Dock has fish delivered from the Atlantic, Pacific, and Gulf multiple times per week. Whether it's fish on the grill for 2 or a shrimp boil tailgate party for family and friends, the Shrimp Dock is your home for fresh seafood and shellfish. 3 locations to serve you: Farragut, Bearden, and Alcoa. All locations open at 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday and at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Like us on Facebook for the Fish of the Week and other weekly specials. The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market.
Hey, it's Matthew Bryan. Trust my local insurance team and me at Bryan Insurance Group for all your insurance needs. Personal or business insurance, our team will find the most affordable rates and coverage you need. Call us at 865-983-8114 or find us online at bryaninsurance.com.
Welcome back into our Precision Door halftime show as the Admirals trail Upperman 28-6 for a look at what's going on elsewhere in the sports world on this Thursday night. Here's Brett Glendening.
Thank you, Eric. We've got a few high school games, couple Major League Baseball games, and an NFL game as the NFL kicks off tonight. We've got Halls and Powell. Powell leads 26-10 in the third quarter. Hickson and Chattanooga Prep in a good one at half. Chattanooga Prep leads 19-18. Stone Memorial all over Cumberland County, 34-0 right before the half there. In the NFL, as we just get kicked off in the NFL, it's 14-14 Cowboys and Eagles. 6:46 left in the second quarter there. Major League Baseball, the Phillies take down the Brewers tonight, 2-0. The Rays lead the Guardians in the bottom of the sixth, 2-0. Angels and Royals in a good one. Angels lead 3-2 in the bottom of the sixth. Pirates lead the Dodgers tonight 5-2, top of the ninth. Yankees lead the Astros 3-1 in the top of the fifth, and in the top of the second, White Sox Twins knotted up at 0. Eric, back to you.
Thank you, Brett. Coming up Monday, Farragut and Hardin Valley. Freshman and JV games are scheduled. Now, they had freshman and JV games scheduled against Powell and ended up playing a combined game, but hopefully they'll get a freshman and JV game in Monday. As this past Monday, in the combined game, it was Farragut with a 35-7 victory over Powell. That was on the heels of a 41-18 combined freshman JV win over Sevier County. The JV team opened the season with a 14-0 loss to Alcoa, but now 2-1. And again, looking forward to Monday's matchup against Hardin Valley. Assuming they play the freshman game as scheduled, that's at 6 o'clock, and that'll be at Eddie Courtney Stadium. And then the JV game should follow at 7:30. Farragut and Upperman, first ever meeting between these teams. And Upperman is a team that regularly schedules larger classification opposition. They'll also play Beach, which is a 5A school, coming up September 19th. So that's a couple of weeks away. They open region play to the Bees next week at Stone Memorial, which, as Brett detailed, is winning decisively over county rival Cumberland County tonight. Again, Farragut opens region play next week at home against Bradley Central. The Bears tomorrow night play one of the two region matchups, as Maryville and Bearden will square off, and also Bradley and Hardin Valley tomorrow night as Region 2 6A matchups begin tomorrow night, and Farragut again opens region play next week hosting Bradley Central. They've got a couple of minutes on the halftime clock here, so let's step aside, get a break, put a wrap on our Precision Door halftime show. We'll return with our Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff to begin the third quarter. On the other side, Farragut trailing Upperman 28-6. The Bees set to get the ball to begin the third quarter when we return in 90 seconds. You're listening to Farragut Football on West 105 worldwide at WFIV.com.
You never think about your garage door until there's a little...
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Or even the occasional...
Now that can be good.
That's why the pros at Precision Garage Door Service are available same day with fully stocked trucks to fix it fast. So we can turn into...
Oh my, wow.
Precision Garage Door Service, the name you can trust.
LZUV Electric customers can get the highest quality fiber broadband internet for just $69.99 a month. That's 1,000 megabits per second upload and download speeds with a Wi-Fi router included. Don't suffer with slow internet. Get connected now at lcub.com.
This is Travis Redmond from the Pizza Kitchen. We are so proud of our Farragut adverts. Stop into PK with pregame on Friday nights and plan to return for singer-songwriter Saturday nights. We are located in the Level Heights Shopping Center just a few miles east of Farragut High.
This is Derek Miser with Miser Wealth Partners. Are you still funding your 401k today? If so, you need to consider this. With our federal debt soaring past $35 trillion and the interest rate related to that debt now representing 1/6 of our federal budget, your retirement savings might not be as secure as you think. Don't leave your future to chance. Discover a wiser, tax-free alternative today. Isn't it time you experience the Miser difference? Call Miser Wealth Partners today at 865-281-1616.
Ryan McHugh's kickoff comes down just shy of the goal line, and that will afford Elijah Fitz the opportunity to return it. And on the far sideline, he's going to be pushed out of bounds in the vicinity of the 29-yard line. That's where Upperman goes to work to get our third quarter started. The kickoff brought to you by Rick Terry Jewelry Designs as the Bees lead at 28-6. And on the first play, Farragut gets good penetration up front with Owen Petoskey, and the runner is dumped perhaps for a loss. I believe that was Carmine Phillips.
Off right tackle. Boy, what a physical play there by Patowski. Should be a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a loss of 3. This is just, even with the help of the monitor and Nick's video, we've got that here in front of us. It's just such a low angle. It's just all but impossible to see anything. This is Chaffin up the middle, and Farragut will get him down in the vicinity of the 33-yard line. Chaffin running hard. Actually call it the 31-yard line. So 3-yard loss on first down. Back to the 26. Chaffin right up the gut moves to, we'll say, the 32.
Yeah, we forced very few tackles for loss. Do it on first down by Patowski and then run it with the big quarterback. Gives them a third down, but got an opportunity here to get off the field. Can the Admirals do it?
Farragut got a third down stop in the first half late, but then they converted on fourth. They'll throw short and across the way from the 32-yard line, making the catch across the way. Was that block?
Little hitch route. Definitely short here, Eric, by what, a yard or two?
To block, indeed, was the receiver, 37, so that was a 3-yard gain.
Going to go for this, and it's going to go to number 8. There's no doubt about it. On a quarterback read, can you stop the 6'4", 230-pound quarterback Georgia State commitment?
4th down and 1 from the 37-yard line. He does have Phillips standing off to his right. He will lead Chaffin through the right side, and Chaffin's got first down yardage as he clears the 40, it would appear. And so that looks like about a 3-yard gain as he ran short side of the field towards the Upperman sideline. And from the 37, they're going to put the ball down, and it looks like it's a 41.
Yeah, just takes it off the right side, gets 3 or 4, gets the first down.
Chaffin, 98 yards rushing now as Upperman picks up its initial Hearthside Bank first down of the third quarter, and its 14th of the ball game. Hearthside Bank located on the southeast corner of Concord Road and Kingston Pike in Farragut. Ball in the middle of the field as Upperman moves right to left in this third quarter. Handoff to Phillips, picking his way through the middle. Got to the 45-yard line before the Farragut safeties came up and pushed him back. That'll be a 4-yard gain for Carmine Phillips, giving him 76 yards on the night. 2nd down and 6 now for Upperman.
Defense needs a stop. 28-6, 9 minutes left in the third quarter here.
Into the ball game for Upperman. Tate Porath, as he will spell Jude Fitzpatrick. So that's the H-back position. As Chaffin takes the snap, straight ahead, and the ball, well, no, that's Chaffin coming out the other side. The reaction of Farragut, I thought maybe the ball was loose. I completely lost Chaffin in the sea of humanity, and they will move to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 15-yard gain for Chaffin off the right side.
Yeah, he takes it off right tackle there on another quarterback read. Couldn't get him down. His standard protocol with him, he breaks loose, gets it to the 40 of the Ads.
Northside Bank first down, number 15 for Upperman tonight from the 40-yard line. The Bees, 1st and 10 on Farragut's side of the field. Play fake, Chaffin lets it go deep, looking for Fitz, and he can't track it down, incomplete.
Yeah, a little post route there by Fitz, ran the play action, just a little bit underthrown there by Chaffin.
Upperman with what Coach Jeff Courtney was saying, stellar senior class, and one that they've been pointing to this year, their senior year, as one that could really be special. You know, they've got to be hating that this is the year that Alcoa decided to move to 4A.
You could say that again.
This is definitely a team that has state championship aspirations. Handoff up the middle. And a big hit on Phillips. Farragut. And Connor Paris in the neighborhood. 3rd down, 4-yard gain.
And a flag late gets thrown about 20 yards in the air. See who this one's on.
The indication is to the opposite side of the field. And
unsportsmanlike on the Bees. It was a receiver on, looked like a few choice words for Koreshi Smith, as Tyler would say, exchanging pleasantries, Christmas card.
So from the 36, they'll move it back. $15 yards. Third down from the Upperman 49-yard line, and it looks like they need the 30 off Farragut. So 21 yards to go. Chaffin fires left side, and making the catch will be Johnson at the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 10 and bring up 4th down on the tackle for Farragut. Harrison Smith.
Yeah, big tight end again. They found him, and Harrison Smith comes in, makes the tackle, 4th and half a yard, and tell you where this is going. This might need to be an all-out blitz.
It's actually 11 to go. I know your screen can't see.
Oh, gosh. 4th and 11 after the play.
Folks, it is a challenging situation here to see the field, for sure.
But we did have the unsportsmanlike conduct. We're all struggling here, but 4th and 11, you're absolutely right.
3 straight 3rd down stops for Farragut. Now Upperman trying to convert 4th down yet again. It's Chaffin on 4th and 11, throws over the middle, and he's got his man block, and he's going to go to the house. Block lined up on the right side, comes open over the middle. Chaffin rolling to his right, fires across his body, and from 41 yards out, the Bees strike yet again. Brett, that continues to be a bugaboo. I said 3rd and 4th down. There's so many scoring plays this year against the Farragut defense in those situations.
Yeah, those are obviously big opportunities. Gunner block 5'5", 125 on 4th and 11. Runs a post route beautifully wide open. Perfect throw by Chaffin as he gets the first down and the touchdown.
Extra point attempt here for Austin Roberts is up and good. Roberts good on the PAT, and so 6:42 to go in the 3rd quarter, and it's now 35-6, Upperman leading Farragut. Back with the kickoff in 1 minute as you listen to Farragut football on West 105.
Shop Farragut loves Farragut sports. From football to basketball to baseball and softball, we love supporting our hometown teams. We also love it when you shop Farragut and support our hometown businesses. You'll find everything you want when you shop Farragut. So support our local businesses and shop Farragut every day.
We got the big box of mom and pop, so many groovy restaurants. Shop Farragut.
This is Leanne for Valley Plumbing. We are a local family-owned plumbing company specializing in water heater repair and replacement, clogged drains, broken pipes, and most importantly, taking care of you, the customer. We service all of West Knoxville, Loudoun, Blount, and Anderson counties. We offer same-day service, and we want to be your first and your last call. Call us at 213
Yeah, they got 10 guys on the field.
24 hours a day.
And they're yelling about it.
PlumbingTN.com.
Fourth and 11, and the Bees strike on a 41-yard touchdown pass over the middle to block from Chaffin. Fourth touchdown pass of the night for Chaffin. Kickoff now. Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff is to Ethan Farragut at about the 15-yard line. Farragut across the 30, out to the 40 to the 41-yard line. And flag down on the return. 6:30 to play. Farragut trailing 35-6 as Upperman has scored on every possession tonight. They start the second half with a 71-yard drive. And again, overcame a big 15-yard penalty, put them behind the sticks, but scored on 4th and 11 nonetheless from 41 yards out, holding against Farragut.
Holding on the offense. Spot of the foul. 10-yard penalty.
So they're going to put the ball down, it would appear, at the 21-yard line. Farragut from the 21 after a 10-yard step off for holding. That'll be the third penalty of the night against Farragut, totaling 20 yards. And Corbin Hobson brings his team out as Farragut with first possession of the second half. Over the middle, Farragut is open at the 30. Farragut tackled, brought down to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Upperman safety Carmine Phillips, running back / safety. First down, though, 13 yards, we'll say, on the completion. Harside Bank first down for the Admirals.
Yeah, on a tough night, Ethan Farragut has been the spark, no doubt, offensively as they find him.
Harside Bank number 10 of the night for Farragut. They give to Nathan Jacobs running right. He is stacked up, nowhere to go. And so good pursuit by Upperman, and inside backer Colton Johnson in on the tackle. Second down and 10.
Yeah, not much doing for the freshman back Jacobs, who runs hard.
No. Clock rolling, 5:40 to go third quarter. Farragut trailing 35-6. Ball on the near side hash as Farragut moves left to right in this third quarter. Pistol formation, two receivers to each side. Hobson under pressure, dumps it off to Jacobs, and a little wide of the mark, incomplete. And Upperman's cramping. Player that came in and applied pressure on Hobson, Jude Fitzpatrick, immediately being stretched out as he's got a left hamstring issue. Hobson, 10 of 13 on the night, 89 yards, and Ethan Farragut has 8 of those catches, good for 76 yards. But Upperman quarterback Bronston Chaffin has had himself a night through the air with 4 touchdown passes now. And after being stretched out, Fitzpatrick is able to jog off to the far sideline. So the Admirals, third down and 10. Third down and 10. 3 of 6 on third down
Best of the best.
tonight. From the 34-yard line. Hobson with Jacobs behind him in the pistol. Steps up in the pocket, decides to run, and he's going to get to the 46. That'll be first down yardage for Corbin. Tucked it and got to the 47, call it, 13 yards, but now we got a flag in the offensive backfield, probably going to be holding.
Yeah, nice scramble, gets the first down. Thought he was popped to helmet at the end of that, but they don't call it. But there is a hold that's going to bring it back to a 3rd and 20.
So it had been the 34, and it looks like they're going to step this off from the line of scrimmage. Actually, they just went back 5 yards.
I didn't see the indication. Was it hold? I don't know.
Yeah, they called a hold, yeah.
Well, if that was truly a hold, then I guess Hobson got 5 yards before. I don't know. Here's Corbin, 3rd down and 20. And looking right now, tucks it, runs left. Corbin sprinting to the far sideline. Will be ridden out of bounds by Johnson.
Quarterback keeper, tackle by number 23, Colton Judge.
Johnson on the tackle, 41-yard line. Looks like a 17-yard gain. Feels like.
Be 4th and 3.5. Johnson, the very talented tight end and linebacker, runs him down before he can get the Admiral first down.
So 4th down try coming here for Farragut, 0 of 1 on the night. From the 41-yard line, Hobson immediately under pressure, and his pass is batted down by the blitzing Tate Porath. Porath, right in Hobson's face, was able to deflect the pass, and it'll go over on downs.
Yep, trying to find the back in the flat, and gets deflected by the edge rusher coming off the edge.
First and 10, B.
So Upperman starts from the Farragut 41-yard line. It's the second time tonight that Farragut has gone for it on 4th down and been unable to pick it up. Admirals had the 1 Hearthside Bank first down. Now Upperman with 4:50 to play 3rd quarter. Fire it down the line to Fitz, and he dropped it as Zane Qureshi-Smith was closing quickly from his corner position on the far side of the field. And so a little RPO for Upperman, and Chaffin decided to fire to the far sideline but dropped. 2nd down and 10.
Like you said, Eric, if these Bees aren't playing late in the 4A playoffs, I will be surprised, as them and Alcoa definitely the taste of 4A.
And Greenville.
Yep. Well, that's 4A's really talented.
Upperman lost to the eventual state champion last year. This will be a handoff to Phillips. Phillips puts his head down, gets to the 37-yard line. That'll be a 4-yard gain. 3rd down upcoming. It'd be interesting to know how many times a team that finished 3rd in their region went on to win the state title. That was the situation for Macon County last year. Upperman was undefeated in region play. White County finished 2nd, and Macon County, having lost to both White County and Upperman in the regular season, beat both weeks 2 and 3
on the road
of the playoffs, and eventually won the state championship. So here's 3rd down for Upperman, as Chaffin throws and got it away, I think, to block perhaps, and now a flag comes in.
It was another one of those RPOs, Eric, but he almost, I think he may have gotten past the line of scrimmage on that one, then ran backwards. Boy, is he a tough guy to stop.
Darting in and out of traffic, giving ground, firing the pass that was complete, I think, to block, but they're saying ineligible downfield.
And that's something, it's one of the risks you have on RPOs, right? That can sometimes occur when it's a run-pass option. They're going to bring the Bees back and force a 3rd and looks like about 10.
4th penalty of the night for 30 yards against Upperman. So 3rd down, 11 yards to go from the 41-yard line. 3:45 to go, 3rd quarter. Fitz and Johnson and Phillips all to the left. Snap comes back. Steps up, throws. Fitz makes his first catch of the night at the 29-yard line. That'll be a 12-yard gain and a 3rd down conversion. Hearthside Bank first down.
Yeah, fine Fitz, first catch of the evening. Just a little comeback route on 3rd and 10. Knight makes a nice catch going down and getting it.
224 yards passing now for
Bronson and Chaffin, as Upperman picks up its 17th Hearthside Bank first down of the ball game from the 29-yard line of Farragut. Clock rolling, 3:08 to go. The Bees with a fresh set of downs. Carmine Phillips takes the handoff from Chaffin and is tripped up as he comes through a hole in the middle. And so from the 29 down to about the 23, 6 yards on first down for Carmine Phillips, who's approaching 100 yards rushing. Bronson Chaffin's already there with 113. At halftime, Upperman had 171 yards on the ground, 158 yards through the air. And I think that's Phillips that they're likely stretching out as he's cramping.
Yeah, just cramping a little bit. And as you said, Eric, a very balanced attack, run and pass with the quarterback, and just in general with the offense, as they have kept the Admiral defense on their toes all evening.
And from what Coach Jeff Courtney was saying, one of their top players is the coach's son, Walter Kane, senior fullback and linebacker, 6'2", 205. He was one of the game captains tonight, but he is out. I don't know if that is a season-ending injury, but from what Coach was saying, substantial loss. One of the top players for this team, so they look pretty good as is. You can imagine you add another player, the level of a Walter Kane, coach's son, tend to be, of course, exceptionally heady players, and the B up and going off the field is again Carmine Phillips.
After Phillips carries, it's 2nd and 4 B.
Since 2015, Upperman's played 26 teams in a higher classification. So they've won the last 6 in those scenarios. Well on their way to number 7 here tonight, leading Farragut 35-7. From the 23-yard line, 2nd and 4, pass comes out to Fitz, left side. He's dancing around, gets forward to the 24-yard line, I think. No, that's the 14, excuse me. That's a 9-yard gain and a first down.
And the Admirals have got a dinged-up defender, Apolategi, but, well, he gets up, so trainers go back to the sideline as they find Fitz on a little hitch route.
Hearthside Bank first down, number 18 of the night for Upperman as they are in the red zone. 2 of 2 touchdowns in the red zone tonight. Ball on the near side hash. Upperman moving right to left late in this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 14. Chaffin hands off, new running back in the ball game, and down to about the 5-yard line. Looked like a 9-yard gain for Jackson Smith.
Yeah, sophomore. He's listed as a quarterback, backup running back as well. He get them inside, right around the 5?
Really hard to say. Yeah. 5 or 6 yard line.
I feel like we're doing our best, but it's not the easiest. You thought Maryville was hard. This is a different animal.
Call it the 6 yard line, an 8-yard gain. So 2nd down and 2 from the 6. Handoff to Phillips, who's quickly back into the ball game, and Farragut in on the tackle with Fletcher Haddad.
Yeah, really nice tackle. Probably the tackle of the game for Haddad there as he fills the gap. Makes a nice sure tackle. Looks like it's going to be third and
1.
3rd and 1 here, yeah.
3rd and 1 for Upperman. 6 of 9 on 3rd downs. On those 3 occasions when they didn't get the 3rd down, they converted 4th down. So 1:13 to go in our 3rd quarter. From the 5-yard line, Chaffin will have Phillips off to his right, an H-back to the right as well. That's Porath. They hand it off to Phillips, and Phillips scoots through a hole on the left side and dives into the end zone. So a third down conversion. Heartside Bank first down and a 5-yard touchdown run for Carmine Phillips. He's got 96 yards now on the night, and that is his second rushing touchdown.
Yeah, Phillips, nice run off left guard. Good front for the Bees, good blocking, able to find his way to the end zone yet again for the Bees offense.
Number 20 for the extra point, Austin Roberts.
It'll be Austin Roberts out of the hold of Gunnar Block. Snap, comes back, the kick is good. 42-6 now. Upperman leading, and that will start the clock rolling.
42.
As I believe it's 30 points now.
It used to be 35. And
I think it's 30.
Yeah.
But 1 minute to go in our third quarter, 42-6, and the clock will be rolling when we return with our Rick Terry Jewelry Designs kickoff on the other side of this 1 minute break. You're listening to Farragut Football on West 105.
Fantastic customer service, a knowledgeable team, expert craftsmen, and so many 5-star reviews. Hi, I'm Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. My family and I have been serving West Knoxville and Farragut for well over 30 years. If you've never checked us out, please do. Better yet, come see us for yourself. On the corner of Kingston Pike and Cameron Station Road, look for the Toki area of the Big Diamond Ring. Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. We want to be your jeweler. Proud sponsor of Farragut.
Here at the Mike Dyer Agency, we know insurance coverage options can be overwhelming. That's why we partner with Nationwide to help you find the best protection for you and your family's needs. Give us a call today at 865-966-2111 to learn more. Or visit our website at MikeDyerInsuranceAgency.com. And remember, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Ethan Farragut fields the high, relatively short kickoff, is tripped up as he moves across the 20 out to the 21-yard line. That's where the Admirals go to work as the clock begins rolling. Admirals trailing 42-6. The kickoff brought to you by Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. As Corbin Hobson hands off to Charlie Noble. Noble's had some nice runs tonight, and he crosses the 25 to the 26. Good yardage on first down for Farragut. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. Third quarter, like the other two before it, dominated by Upperman. The Admirals yet to stop the Bees tonight. They've scored on every possession, and they put up 14 more points in the third quarter to now lead, heading to the fourth, 42-6. Back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action as you listen to Farragut Football on West 105.
Hi, this is John Blair from Blair House. This time of year is filled with birthdays and anniversaries that call for gifting that is both personal and unique. At Blair House, we offer a wide variety of jewelry, chandeliers, and other unique and hard-to-find gifts. But when the gift must be perfect. Blair House, your time-tested connection to the house. Blair House, 210 North Forest Park Boulevard in Deer.
Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Blair House Antique, Knoxville.
This is Leanne for Valley Plumbing. We are a local family-owned plumbing company specializing in water heater repair and replacement, clogged drains, broken pipes, and most importantly, taking care of you, the customer. We service all of West Knoxville, Loudoun, Blunt, and Jameson County. We offer same-day service, and we want to be your first, winter, and last call. Call us at 213-3360, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or visit valleyplumbing.com.
Farragut facing second down and 4 from the 26-yard line. They hand it to Noble running right. I think the ball came out. And Upperman indicating that they've got the football. And the officials agree.
Recovered by Upperman.
Clock continues to run. The mercy rule in effect. Noble fumbles off the right side. Bees are going to be on the edge of the red zone again.
6:30, looks like a gain of maybe 1, and then the fumble. And so that's the first turnover of the night. Number 10 for Upperman, Elijah Barlow, was the one who gave the ball to the official, but I'm not sure if he hadn't gotten it from a teammate. I'm not sure who recovered that. But Farragut with a fumble, and Upperman starts in Farragut territory at the 27-yard line, following again the first turnover of the night. Got a new quarterback in the ball game. That would be Barlow, and Barlow running left is down around the 21-yard line, a 6-yard gain as he runs off the left side.
Yeah, quarterback sweep to Barlow, back up. Quarterback for the Bees.
It's 2nd and 4.
Gets 6.
Barlow, a junior, 5'8", 155. Doesn't have, this will be his first opportunity to play this season, or at least to accumulate any stats. And so they'll run the ball up the middle. That'll be Trevor Polk. Trevor Polk.
Gets enough for a first down. 9:55 left in this ball game.
Heartside Bank first down. They move from the 21 to the 17, a 4-yard gain for Polk. So Upperman, after the Farragut turnover, quickly into the red zone. They didn't have far to go to get there. Starting at the Farragut 27, but a Heartside Bank first down. And 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Hand off to Polk. Farragut there with Dinkle and Haddad. And from the 17-yard line, looks like it's generally in the same spot. We'll say no gain for Trevor Polk. Maybe 1. From the 16.5-yard line, Elijah Barlow in the gun with Polk off to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. His quarterback will run it right side, looking for the corner. Farragut making the tackle. Zane Qureshi-Smith. The tackle on the quarterback, Elijah Barlow.
Another quarterback draw. Gets, 4 or 5.
Call it the 11, so a 5-yard gain. 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 3 for Upperman. 7 of 10 on 4th down tonight. 3rd down and 4 from the Farragut 11. Ball on the near side hash. Upperman left to right in this 4th quarter. Handoff Polk up the middle. Farragut's Haddad whips him down. And I think that's going to be at the 9-yard line. So a gain of 2, and here's 4th down.
Yeah, a couple nice plays by Haddad. Yeah. They're backing up Brooker. And he's going to force a 4th and roughly 2 or 3.
So Upperman 3 of 3 on 4th downs tonight. Here's an opportunity for Farragut to get its first defensive stop of the night. 4th down and 2 from the 9 as the clock rolls with 7:15 to play. Bees to the line. Quarterback Elijah Barlow. Hands to Polk. Bounces off the tackle. Farragut pursues. Can't make the second tackle. Haddad trying to get him. And now Farragut with the Navy arriving. Leading the charge was Dinkle. And Luke Dinkle in on the tackle. Farragut pursuing as well with Haddad staying with it.
Yep, Trevor Polk Broke a couple tackles, like you said. The Navy eventually got there and going to force a turnover on downs for the Admirals as the clock continues to click down. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one.
So an empty red zone trip late in this ball game goes over on downs, and I think it had been, the 9, so that was a 5-yard loss. Farragut kept coming in waves, and so now Farragut from its 14-yard line, and the Admirals with a new quarterback, in the ball game. That will be Kyle Clark. Meanwhile, timeout has been asked for. 6:11 to play in this ball game, and Kyle Clark, who had himself a really good ball game against Powell in that freshman JV combined game Monday, will get a chance to take his first snaps at the varsity level. The timeout apparently taken by Upperman.
Yeah, I think it was the Bees. Haven't bragged about the weather tonight, Eric, but probably got to find the silver lining. Another beautiful evening, 67 degrees currently. Can't beat that. Just 20 miles past Cookeville tonight.
Well, Admirals will open region play next week, hosting Bradley Central. Bears hosting Hardin Valley tomorrow night. Back to pass, Clark looking for Heatherly. Tight end releasing down the seam, but thrown behind him, incomplete. So Kyle Clark, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming here for Farragut. Clock rolling, 5:48 remaining. Upperman subs in at the corner spot with Marcus Williams replacing Fitz. Kyle Clark, I believe he's got Nathan Jacobs behind him. He fumbles the snap, and did he get back on it? Looked like he was in position to do so, but then the Bees surround him, and our view completely blocked from this low angle, but indeed Clark does get up with the football.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good snap. Just trying to kind of move before you have the football. Luckily, he gets back on it.
And so this is going to be back. They're saying 15 to go. We'll say a 5-yard loss. I can't tell it all. So the Admirals facing 3rd down. Clark in the gun, takes a snap, fires near side. Ethan Farragut makes the catch, gets to the 20, down the rail, and whipped out of bounds somewhere between the 20 and the 25. Should bring up 4th down.
Yep, finds Farragut, who's probably been, like I said, your biggest playmaker tonight on offense, with 1 touchdown for the offense.
Got it to the 18. That was a 9-yard completion to Ethan Farragut from Kyle Clark. Kyle Clark with his first varsity completion. And Farragut with his 9th catch of the night, but Farragut going to punt the ball away. 3-and-out series.
9 catches. He's been busy.
So it'll be Ryan McHugh. He's got a couple inside the 20 tonight. He would take one more punt to get this one inside the 20. Instead to the near sideline and out of bounds. Let's see where they marked this. From the 18-yard line, they're going to say the 49, it appears. So a 31-yard punt, no return.
Clock continues to run. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this one. 42-6. Bees lead the Admirals.
Upperman starts just on Farragut's side of midfield at the 49-yard line. And leading 42-6. They were up 28-6 at halftime. Led 14-0. Farragut got on the board, making it 14-6. But the Bees tacked on 2 more touchdowns before halftime. 2 more in the third quarter.
And fourth quarter has seen the moving clock. Handoff. Farragut meets the ball carrier at the 48-yard line.
A nice tackle there by the Navy. Looks like former Admiral quarterback coach Kenny Lakins in attendance tonight. Good to see Kenny there on the sideline.
Second down and 8 to go. Quarterback, as it was last possession, Elijah Barlow for Upperman. Handoff, and Farragut with a good form tackle in the middle as driving the ball carrier back, Conley Hawk.
Good name. Conley Hawk, nice tackle in the middle there. As the band plays Offspring.
Ball carrier, by the way, the last couple of plays, Jacob Taylor for Upperman. Gained 2 and then 1. So it's 3rd down and 7 for Upperman, and the clock down to 1 minute 35 seconds remaining in this ball game. From the 46-yard line of Farragut. Handoff. Admirals push the ball carrier back. Hawk again, as well as Dinkle.
Got a stoppage here. Timeout Admirals. Minute 11 left.
Admirals have got maybe Jackson Plumley in on that tackle as well.
Trying to get some young guys in the game.
So 4th down, timeout on the field, 1:11 to play, 44-yard line of Farragut. Back to Eastern time, of course, next week with our 6:15 start on the pregame show. Kickoff at 7 from Eddie Courtney Stadium, Farragut and Bradley Central. And, of course, the Admirals are going to be dropping to 0-3. You think back last year, Brett, Farragut in desperate need of a win. They got their first win last year, the first of what would be 4 that would propel them to the postseason. They got it against Bradley Central.
Yep, some eerily similar situations as last year. Can the Admirals find something against Bradley Central that sparked a little second-half comeback of the season?
Yep.
Hoping to do that again. Last year was Bradley Central coming off a bye week and putting in a completely new offense that the Admirals were concerned what they were going to do, and found a way to win that type ball game. Need to find a way again next week, get their first win of the season.
After a Farragut timeout, now Upperman uses a timeout.
Interesting.
4th down and 5 to go from the Farragut 44-yard line with 71 seconds remaining in this game. Upperman 7 in the first, 21 in the second. Farragut with its lone points touchdown run by freshman running back Nathan Jacobs came in the second quarter. Upperman, a couple of touchdowns in the third quarter, and this fourth quarter has moved rapidly with the mercy rule. So Barlow has a couple of players reset, and now he'll run left as Barlow looks like to the 40-yard line. That's going to be close to first down yardage. It was 4th and 5. We will see if that's the 40. He came up just 1 yard shy. It looks like he came up 1 yard shy. The Admirals able to get the stop.
Yeah, another quarterback sweep. We've seen quite a few of them. Quarterback runs by both quarterbacks tonight for the Bees, but ends up a yard short. And the Admirals are going to go back on offense with 47 seconds left, but the clock is still ticking.
Yep. Farragut from its 40. And we got Kyle Clark again at quarterback. Trips left, single receiver right. And the handoff. Logan Wright up the middle, big hole, 50, 40, 40-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard burst up the middle for Logan Wright.
Yeah, 5'7", 155-pound running back. Good spark there up the middle.
Far-side bank first down. Farragut trying to get another one off. 2 carries this year for Logan Wright for 35 yards as he rips off 20. From the 40-yard line back to pass Kyle Clark. It dumps it off short to Wright. Wright, 35, breaks it outside. Now running back the other way to the right, losing some yardage. The ball is going to be knocked loose. It's on the ground, and Farragut will cover it up on the final play. Final play of the ball game as Upperman wins it 42-6. The Bees improved to 2-1 on the season. Farragut now 0-3. Both of these teams will play their first region game next Friday night. Upperman will be in Crossville to take on Stone Memorial, and the Admirals will return home to take on the Bradley Central Bears. We'll get a 3-minute break and return with our post-game show. As part of our post-game show, we'll be selecting our Blair House Antique Player of the Game, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. Again, the final score is Upperman 42, Farragut 6. Back in 3 minutes with more as you listen to Farragut Football on West 105 worldwide at WFIV.com.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
You're listening to West 105.
Banking should feel personal, and at Hearthside Bank, we make sure it does. With services designed for you, from everyday banking to complex loans, we're here when you need us. Visit our Farragut branch today and discover the difference of banking with a local team that is always within reach. Hearthside Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whether you're cheering on the home team or building your dream home, David's Abbey Carpet and Floors has you covered. From engineered hardwood to luxury vinyl, elegant porcelain to natural stone, David's has the winning design for every room and a championship team ready to help you score the perfect floor. Locally owned and proud to serve our communities from locations in Farragut, Maryville, and Pigeon Forge. Visit David's Abbey Carpet and Floors in-store or online today, where the Admirals shop for floors.
LCUB Fiber Internet is the ultimate neighborhood connection. Thousands of LCUB Electric customers already enjoy our lightning-fast, symmetrical gig-speed fiber internet with unlimited data, lag-free streaming and gaming, and enough bandwidth for all your family's devices. Starting at just $69.99 a month, Wi-Fi equipment included. Enjoy fixed pricing, free installation, no contracts, and local customer service. Check availability at lcub.com and get connected now.
This is Derek Miser with Miser Wealth Partners. Are you still funding your 401k today? If so, you need to consider this. With our federal debt soaring past $35 trillion and the interest rate related to that debt now representing 1/6 of our federal budget, your retirement savings might not be as secure as you think. Don't leave your future to chance. Discover a wiser tax-free alternative today. Isn't it time you experience the Miser difference? Call Miser Wealth Partners today at 865-281-1616.
The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market, offers fresh seafood entrees at all 3 of its area locations. Po' boys, crab cake plates, fish tacos, shrimp, salmon, and more. Choose an entree, choose a side and a beverage, dine in or carry it out. You won't regret making the Shrimp Dock your choice for a seafood meal. 3 locations to serve you: Farragut, Bearden, and Alcoa. All locations open at 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday and at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Like us on Facebook for the Fish of the Week and other weekly specials. The Shrimp Dock, Knoxville's premier fresh seafood market.
Hey, it's Matthew Bryan. Trust my local insurance team and me at Bryan Insurance Group for all your insurance needs. Personal or business insurance, our team will find the most affordable rates and coverage you need. Call us at 865-983-8814 or find us online at bryaninsurance.com.
Upperman wins in dominating fashion tonight at home over Farragut 42-6. The Bees struck on their first possession as they saw Ryan McHugh back them up with a nice punt to the 5-yard line. But again, kind of a sign of things to come. Upperman would drive 95 yards, pick up 6 first downs along the way, and cap that 95-yard drive with a 24-yard touchdown pass from Bronson Chaffin to Fitzpatrick. His H-back, Jude Fitzpatrick, 7-0. Upperman leading with 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Admirals with another McHugh punt that backed up Upperman inside the 20 at the 11-yard line, but this time they march 89 yards, pick up 4 Hearthside Bank first downs along the way, and a 7-yard touchdown pass from Chaffin to Carmine Phillips. Made it 14-0 with 8:58 to go in the second quarter. Farragut responds with a 62-yard drive. They move into the red zone where they remain perfect on the year, 5 for 5 with 5 touchdowns. A 3-yard touchdown run by the freshman Nathan Jacobs, the first of his varsity career, made it 14-6. The extra point was missed. 5:50 to go in the second quarter. Farragut down 8, but Upperman continues to be perfect. 3 touchdowns, 3 possessions. Their third possession, they march 80 yards after McHugh's kickoff went into the end zone for the touchback. They go 80 yards. They score on a 16-yard run up the middle by Phillips. He went untouched into the end zone. Roberts was good on the PAT for the Bees, and with 3:13 to go in the second quarter, they led 21-6. Farragut would go over on downs on its next possession. Upperman took over at its 36, scored on a 4th and 4 play, a 23-yard touchdown pass from Chaffin to Johnson, his tight end. Colton Johnson on the receiving end of that 23-yard touchdown hookup. And again, Roberts was good on the PAT. 1:01 to go in the second quarter, remaining in the second quarter, and Upperman up 28-6. Farragut would run a couple of plays, and then the half would come to an end. The Bees had the ball to begin the second half and generally picked up where they left off. 3 first downs. Hearthside Bank first downs as they marched 71 yards and scored on a 41-yard touchdown pass from Chaffin to Gunnar Block on the receiving end. That was on a 4th and 11 play. Roberts again was good on the PAT. 6:42 to go in the third, and Upperman extends its lead to 35-6. Farragut would go over on downs, and then Upperman takes over in Farragut territory at the 41. They move into the red zone, where at that point they were 3 of 3 on the night. A 3rd and 1 play. They scored on a 5-yard touchdown run up the middle by Carmine Phillips. That made it 42-6. With 1 minute remaining in the third quarter, and that started the clock running nonstop. Farragut would fumble on its next possession. Upperman took over at the Farragut 27. They were in the red zone, but came up empty as they went over on downs. Farragut, though, 3 and out. Upperman over on downs yet again. Farragut with the ball at the 40. Getting a few young guys in, some playing time. Kyle Clark in at quarterback and completed a pass to Ethan Farhat. Saw a nice run on that final possession for Farragut's Logan Wright, probably the biggest gain of the night on the ground for the Admirals. I feel safe in saying that, 20 yards. But again, the game comes to an end as the Admirals, with a fumble on the final play, did cover it up. But teams go through the handshake line. Upperman improves to 2-1. Farragut drops to 0-3, and both teams look forward to opening region play a week from tomorrow night. Upperman on the road at Stone Memorial, and Farragut at home taking on Bradley Central. So Upperman with 7 in the first quarter, 21 in the second. Farragut with 6 in the second. The Bees tack on 14 more in the third for the final score of 42-6. The one turnover was Farragut's fumble. Charlie Noble didn't get who recovered it for Upperman from this challenging angle. I had Farragut tonight with 11 Hearthside Bank first downs and Upperman with 20. On third downs, Farragut 3 of 8, Upperman 7 of 12. Upperman 2 of 4. Let's see, that should be 3 of 5. 3 of 5 on fourth downs tonight were the Bees. Farragut was 0 of 2. Penalties, Farragut 3 for 20, Upperman 4 for 30.